Shout out to the St. Anthony's Gold team. All their players are absent for today's game. Or St. Anthony's Black team, all their players are absent. St. Anthony's Gold is just missing one. Obviously, things come up around the holidays. It's just kind of amusing, you know. So, there's been a couple lineup changes. Connecticut Sayville and Middle Country, they sent 3 and 2 players, respectively, to JV White, as did West Islip. Now, Chris Castellano's out, no replacements sent. But then, Harold Stauffer and Middle Country, Chris Esposito, they were suiting up for JV White. Not anymore. They're on JV Blue due to the 4 absences, which has kind of thrown a wrench in this lineup thing. So right now, the roster's read is this. For JV White, you got the Smithtown team with Brandon Landgren, who's wearing number 13 today, Max Campo, who's wearing number 3, and Patrick Malone, who's wearing number 18. And then you got KPC, Logan Ferrara, number 19, number 11, Max Hudlinski, and number 14, Ryan Walsh. Then we're going to go to Ward Melville. Tim Brown, number 12, number 5, Patrick Scally, number 16, Anthony Cerulli. East Islip sent Jack Dolson, Tierney Recanello as a replacement player for Liam Godbot, and Luke Walter. Connecticut Sayville's Andrew Snyder and Josh King wearing 8 and 2 respectively on JV White. And then we'll round that out with Thomas Pilio, number 15, who's also skating for JV White. In net, Patrick Ryan, Colin Caputo, and Bob Hugh. Now, Robert Hugh is listed as Bob on this roster. We're going to go with Bob for today, because then we can call him Goalie Bob like Bob Rofsky, and we'll go with that. But either way, Patrick Ryan, 15, Colin Capito, 1, Bob Hugh, number 30. On the other side for JV Blue, Aiden Strzelecki, number 20, Zachary Cyril, number 18. The only St. Anthony's players in attendance, both from Gold. Then we got Pat Med's trio of Justin Morrissey, Alex Gapinoff, and Rocco Azara. They are 2, 8, and 10, respectively. For Sachem, Michael Tallarico is filling in for Anthony Pergolozzi. So Tallarico will wear 9. Michael Lucavaro will wear 19. Nick McGuire will wear 12. Alliteration is really not my friend right now. Then you got JT Caruso, number 13 from Northport Huntington. Maxime Spasato, number 14 from Northport Huntington. And number 15 from Northport Huntington, Dylan Wyzorak. Now you see, if they just numbered all the players 1 through 20 and put them in order like that on the score sheet, that would have been fantastic. That would have made my life a little bit easier. Benny Rodriguez, number 11. Michael Paduano, number 4. And Kyle May, number 3, all from Longwood. Chris Esposito, number 6. And Harold Stauffer, number 17. They're suiting up for JV Blue. Shane Ryan, number 30, is in net from St. Anthony's Gold. Dominic Filer, number 1, from St. Anthony's Black. So St. Anthony's Black did get one player here. I was mistaken. And number 35 from Pat Med, Luke Tannenbaum. All 3 goalies for JV Blue. So we start the announcing now. Brandon Landgren is the first to go. He's going to be followed by Max Campo and Patrick Malone. We will be calling the names as they go, because last time we did have a bit of an issue with the PA announcer wasn't quite audible over the YouTube live stream. Logan Ferrara coming out now, number 19. Matt Kodlinski, number 11 from KPC. And that's going to be followed by Ryan Walsh, number 14. It's really deja vu all over again with me reading these rosters. Number 12, Tim Brown. Patrick Scally, number 5. Number 16, Anthony Cerulli. Not Sorelli, Cerulli. Number 17, Jack Dolson of East Islip. Tierney Resinello, number 9. Number 9 for East Islip. And then number 10, Luke Walter. Well, they didn't get the memo about Esposito switching rosters, but Andrew Snyder, number 8, will follow. He'll be followed up by Josh King, who's wearing number 2. Then Thomas Pilio, number 15. And then West Islip's only player for today, Jackson Allen, number 7. In net, number 35, he'll be the first one coming out, Patrick Ryan of Smithtown. He'll be followed up by Colin Caputo of KPC. And then from Ward Belleville, number 30, Bob Hoon. The pronouncing is Hoon, so we'll be going with that, I guess. On the other side for JV Blue, now it's the coaches. For JV Blue, Aiden Strzelecki, number 20, will lead them out. Zachary Cyril, number 18, follows Strzelecki, the two St. Anthony's Gold teammates. Number 2, Justin Morrissey from Pat Med. He'll be followed up by Alex Gapinoff, number 8. Big cheers from the crowd here to the Pat Med section. Then number 10, Rocco Azara, comes out. His brother, if I'm not mistaken, played in the last game for freshmen. That's Luca Azara. Yeah, that would be correct. Lucivaro, number 19. Number 12, McGuire. Number 13, JT Caruso. Number 14, Maxime Spasato of Northport Huntington. And number 15, Dylan Y. Zorak will follow. Sachem's, Tallarico, Lucivaro, McGuire have been announced. Number 11, Benny Rodriguez of Longwood. Number 4, Michael Paduano of Longwood. And number 3, Kyle May of Longwood. Then we're going to follow that up with number 6, Chris Esposito. And number 17, Harold Stauffer. Where we head over to the goalies. Number 30, that's going to be Shane Ryan. Esposito, the only player who had his name called twice today. Going to follow that up with Dominic Filer, number 1. And then number 35 from Pat Med, Luke Tannenbaum. The clarification said Shane Ryan is St. Anthony's gold, Filer is St. Anthony's black. And now we will take a quick moment to listen to our very own national anthem. That was our national anthem. Let's get ready for puck drop. Starting in net for JV Blue, it's number 1. That's Dominic Filer. On the other side, I believe it's going to be number 35. That's Patrick Ryan of Smithtown. Smithtown guys going first for Coach Agavino. Can't fault him there. Malone, Landgren both starting. Both Smithtown guys. Along with Ward Melville's Patrick Scally. Brandon Landgren. Max Campo. On the other side, face will be taken by Aiden Strzelecki. He's flanked by, I believe, Zachary. Oh no, Cyril's off. It's going to be number 17, Harold Stauffer. Face off, won by White. Heads back the other way. Chipped in by Ferrara. He picks it up. Under pressure, gets it to Landgren. Those are two of the leading scorers in this division. Chipped back around into the corner and picked up by Ferrara. He gets it back to Landgren. He gets it back to Ferrara. Malone gets the puck, fires a shot. Rebound comes free, but Ferrara can't gather it. It was in his skates. So he resets, moves it to the point. Then it comes across from and Malone's shot in. That's deflected. I believe that's going to be Logan Ferrara who got it. Boy, Logan Ferrara, he's played in the All-Star game and his speed stands out. Just a tremendous skater. Appears that there's not going to be a lineup change for JV Blues. Strzelecki stays out along with number 2 Justin Morrissey, another leading scorer in this division, and number 17 Harold Stauffer. Oh, late change. Very late change. So we'll get you the lines as we go. Players wearing all-star jerseys with no names on their back. It's a little inconvenient, but we'll work through that together. Puck drop. Face-off won by White. They reset. Puck is deflected before entering the zone, but then Blue picks it up, heads the other way. Puck is carried in. Puck bounces in the slot before White picks it up. Chips it forward. And Walsh will carry it in. Looks for the pass. Can't find it, so he gets a shot off before it's recovered by Blue. Blue resets. That's Gapinoff with it right now, who moves it up and then gets it back. Run up the boards. Puck goes bouncing before it's recovered by JV Blue. Cyrell with it. He heads up ice with speed. Gains the zone, but it's knocked off his stick for now. White picks it up. Gets the clear, but the puck comes out. And then comes free. Walsh picks up along the wall. Looks for the pass. Finds it. Shot. Scores! And Ryan Walsh gets it to number 9 for JV White. I believe that's going to be Tierney Recanello, a late addition to this all-star team. Maybe came in with a chip on his shoulder. Doesn't have to worry about that now, though. Face-off won by Cerulli for JV White. They pick up the puck and move forward. Shot on net is gloved by Caputo. Not Caputo, Filer, my apologies, Filer. Face off won by JV Blue, they head up ice. Puck gets tied up, covered and kept in by White. Picked up behind the net by White, but that pass is intercepted and Blue heads up ice. Gains the zone. Luke Walter can't get in, so it goes the other way. Shot goes over the net. Rebound collected by JV White. They keep it in. And a shot is blocked. Cerulli picks it back up. Goes into the corner. The JV Blue comes away with it. Pass up ice is intercepted. It's offsides. White has to check up. Blue recovers the puck. They head up ice, gain the zone. That's offsides. Crusoe was moving with speed. But Tallarico not quite on the same page with him. Morrissey in the dot. for the blue team. They win the face-off. Gapanov dumps it in. Both Pat Med players. Puck comes to Malone, who chips up the boards. Landgren can't glove it down, so Gapanov gets it, evades pressure, goes forward, gains the zone, with speed, cuts the center, fires a shot, but it's deflected. Then the puck comes out. Logan Ferrara has it. He makes the lead pass to Landgren. It's a 2-on-0. Ferrara shot, save, rebound, save. Tried to go between his legs, and Dominic Filer makes him pay with a big stop. Morrissey wins the face-off, but Landgren takes the puck before Morrissey comes in and gets it. Heads up ice, under pressure. Can't get it through the D-man. Heads the other way, but Landgren can't settle it. And then it's chipped in by J.V. White. Covered by J.V. Blue, they head up ice. Snyder has it, makes a pass, but that goes into Landgren's skates. Comes to the point, point shot is blocked. Friendly fire there for Logan Ferrara, but he's okay, as Gapanov makes the lead pass. It's too far ahead, recovered by J.V. White. Landgren has it, enters the zone with Ferrara. Looks for the pass, can't get it through. Picked up by Morrissey, that's taken off a stick by Landgren. Puck comes to Ferrara. Ferrara loses the puck, but Landgren gets it back, throws it towards the net, and then comes free finally. Reslecki, he enters the zone. Forced to resettle on the wall, loses his footing. But he hasn't lost the puck, not yet anyway. Puck comes to J.V. White, but it's kept in by Blue. Comes back into the corner. White takes it, heads the other way. Puck is shot down. That's going to be recovered by J.V. Blue. That's Esposito who got it, but that puck took a weird bounce. And it finally comes right back to Blue. They exit the zone. Cyril makes the lead pass to Schlecki. That gets tied up. Ends up behind the net. That's thrown around. Ryan left it for his man. That was Rodriguez. Couldn't quite settle. Now the puck comes free. J.V. White cuts in. Fires a lead pass to Ryan Walsh, but he can't get it into the net. Picked up. Now J.V. Blue heads the other way. They gain the zone. Drop pass. Walks the line. Looks to fire a shot. Stick was lifted. White comes free with the puck. Kyle May with it, who chips it down. That's intercepted. Blue heads the other way. Cyril has it in the corner. He's under pressure, looking for a pass. Can't find it yet. So he circles. Moves it to the point. First Posado, who shoots it back in. And then the puck comes free. J.V. White's moved up the boards. Dolson enters the zone. Throws it to Walsh. That goes awry, exits the zone. And they reset. Puck comes to Walsh. Walsh fires a shot. That's gloved. Dominic Filer faced a couple early shots. Didn't really have much of a chance on him, but he's making some big saves now for JV Blue. And correction, I said Rodriguez for number 11 on White. That's Hudlinski. Face-off is won by White. They get a shot off. That's stopped by Filer. Picked up along the wall. Pass is broken up. For JV Blue recovers. They head up ice. JT Caruso makes his move. Cuts in. Then makes a drop pass. That takes a bounce, and JV White heads the other way. They enter the zone, but Caruso gets it back. Caruso, one of a number of players in this game wearing a PIL helmet. A lot of kids from that team on this roster. As JV Blue gains the zone, tried to throw it in front of the net. That was broken up. Zorak provides pressure, but can't get the puck. So now, White goes the other way, fires a shot wide of the net. That was Brown. And now JT Caruso picks it up with speed. Evades pressure with the escape turn. And cuts up ice. Looks for the lead pass. He finds it. Carried in. JV Blue gets a shot. That's saved. Bit of stand-up goalie work there. As the puck ends up in the corner. Off the Lucevaro shot. White gains the zone, makes the pass. Budlinski loses his footing. Gapanov picks up, goes the other way, cuts inside. He's against Landgren. Landgren can't keep him outside, but he gets the poke check. Shot on net is turned aside. Gapanov's on it for JV Blue. Tried to find Azara, his Pat Med Raider teammate. Couldn't, but he found Morrissey. Morrissey, he's in the corner. Pulls the half wall, is off. A shot from Gapanov is saved. Turned aside. Another shot goes wide. Ryan barely got a piece of that through the screen. Great shot by Gapanov as the puck comes back to the point. Then a cross-ice pass is intercepted. And JV White heads the other way. Walter gains the zone. Crowd wants an offsides. They won't get it as Azara moves the puck forward. Fires a shot off the iron and out of play. That shot from number 17, Harold Stauffer. Stauffer, a middle country player. Face off now. Won by Blue. Comes out to Gapanov, who fires a shot through the screen that's gloved. Fluttering puck there for JV Blue. Kyle May, I believe Michael, can't tell actually. They're going for a change now. Kyle May alongside Cyrell for Blue. Face off won by White, but it comes in front of the net. A shot is turned aside. White heads the other way, 3-on-2. They gain the zone. Finds centering pass. Another pass. Shot. Save. On the Ferrara one time, but it was right in the breadbasket. Recovered. Another pass towards the slot is broken up. JV Blue heads the other way. They have numbers if they hurry. Gains the zone. It's Cyrell. He cuts to the outside, but can't get a pass or a shot due to the great defense from White. White heads the other way now. Cuts the outside for R. Cuts in. Shot. Oh, what a save. That great defensive play, by the way, was Jackson Allen of West Islip. As JT Caruso heads up ice. Gains the zone. Cuts to the outside. Caruso gets the stick knocked out of his hands on a bit of a, we'll call it a stick check. Walsh heads the other way. He's got it, two lead men. They get tied up. Cross ice pass broken up. Another shot. Save. Wow. Dominic Filer really standing on his head now. It's recovered by Walsh. Fires it towards net. Shot. Save. And now it's in. Made the first save. Couldn't make the second. That goal coming from number... I believe that's 3. I believe that's Kyle May. Actually, I might have said Walsh when I meant Farrar. My apologies. Both KPC players known for their speed. 3-0 in favor of Team White. As Walsh gains the zone. Cuts towards the center. Loses the puck on his backhand. JV Blue gets tied up. Both players fall to the ice. Centering pass broken up and then covered by Filer. That was why Zorak who broke that one up. In fairness to JV Blue, it doesn't help when players like James Aspromonte and others from St. Anthony's Black are unable to make it. That's a big loss from two teams that are at the top of the division right now, or near it. And that shot from Walsh is stopped by Filer. Filer facing a lot of shots. Maybe a nice change of place from playing for St. Anthony's. As the face-off is won by White. That pass to Malone left the zone. No rhyme intended as he drops it back. They reset. Puck comes to Brown. He chips it in. It's broken up. Now JV Blue heads the other way. Tallarico gains the... Oh, that was Gapinov, my apologies. Gets the shot off. Had Tallarico with him. And now White has the puck back. They head up ice. Basato tries to keep Walsh to the outside. He can't. Then he pokes it away. Puck comes to Wyzorak. He couldn't control it. But now it's Tallarico who heads to the outside. Cuts in, makes his move, fires a shot. Save! Nice shot, but it was right into the breadbasket. Strzelecki wanted to pass there. Not really sure Tallarico could at that point. It was very close to the net, as it was, without the defender to his side. Morrissey in the dot for JV Blue. He can't win it. JV White tries to move it up the ice. Morrissey picks it up. Morrissey makes the beautiful cross-ice pass. Then it comes to the point for Caruso. He walks the line, evades pressure. Maybe one or two hits. But despite his size, he's strong on his skates. Maintains possession of the puck. Puck comes back to Caruso. Caruso's shot's deflected. Couldn't quite get on that. But it's kept in still. Esposito got it deep. And a centering pass, no one's home. Morrissey's on it. He races back. Breaks up that play. JV White gets a shot on that. Flex wide, but it's picked up in the corner. Chip back down, centering pass broken up, and Caruso picks it up for JV Blue. Heads up ice. Gains the zone, fires a shot, that goes wide. Picked up by Morrissey, who cuts inside, looks for the pass, can't find it yet, but he finds Caruso, who then gives it back to him for beautiful behind the back, but that's intercepted by Hudlinski, who heads up ice with speed, gains the zone. Made his move, Caruso falling to the ice, breaks that pass up, and then another centering pass is broken up. But Lucivaro can't control it, shot goes wide of the net, picked up by Caruso, but it's caught in the netting, so he can't pick it up, not yet anyway. Comes back to White. Puck takes a couple bounces, they can't get a shot off. And a big save there from Filer as the puck ends up in the corner. Couldn't quite see where it was for a second there. So apologies for that pause as White moves it back to the point. D-to-D pass. Then chipped in. Picked up by Landgren. Caruso and Morrissey on him, but Landgren still has it. Caruso at the end of his shift as Landgren comes away with that one. Gets a shot towards the net, but it's blocked. Morrissey picks it up. Heads to the outside with speed. 2-on-1. Looks for the pass, finds it. Shot goes wide of the net. That shot from number 10, Rocco Azzara. They've done that play 1,000 times, but this time it doesn't go in. As Morrissey goes to recover it, looks for Azzara again. Forced to evade pressure. Throws the puck towards the center of the net. Towards the center, but gets broken up. White heads the other way, 2-on-2. Landgren forced to the outside, looks for the pass, can't find it, so he'll circle. Resets in the corner, moves it to the behind the net. All three forwards really near or below the red line right now, as Landgren has the puck taken off his stick. It's picked up by Cyrell, who heads the other way, looks for the pass, can't find it, so he shoots it, and that's a across-the-body shot and a glove save for Patrick Ryan. For just a minute remaining in this period, it's 3-0 in favor of JV White. Head coach Frank Agavino has a son on the varsity team for Smithtown Hauppauge, a son on the JV team. And he has his team at the top of the division, so he's not used to losing, and he's taken that attitude into the All-Star game. As the face-off is won by White, they move the puck up ice. Gain the zone. And then a pass is just too far ahead of Ferrara. Recovered by Cyrell. He heads the other way with speed. Cuts inside. Makes his move. Makes a pass. Shot! Couldn't get it. Couldn't collect the puck there. As it ends up in the corner. Another one-time chance. There's a penalty as White touches up. I think that was Stauffer who couldn't quite gather it, but there's a penalty. You know, we had 2 penalties in the last game, both against JV Blue. This time it's JV White. That's Kyle May. They're going on the power play with 32 seconds left. 32.4 to be precise. And they'll carry that into the next period if they don't score. Cyrell can't win the faceoff. Oh, no, he got it now. Puck comes out to Caruso. Crucial shot goes wide. Malone can't collect the puck, so Cyrell will. Makes his move, cuts towards the center. Shot! Save! What a move on Malone. A very sturdy Smithtown Hauppauge defender. Very good defender. But Cyrell just caught him flat-footed. Face off, one back. Sposato chips it in. Puck comes to Caruso. Taken off a stick, White heads the other way. It's a short-handed chance. There's 10 seconds left in the period. Ferrara looks for the pass. That's broken up by Caruso. Picked up. Lead pass broken up by Malone. Fired towards the net. And that'll be it for the period. After one, it's 3-0 in favor of JV White. Dominic Filer stood on his head, but you can't stop them all. And on the other side, Patrick Ryan was a brick wall. It's a tough break for JV Blue, but there's 2 periods left in this game. And apologies if I called Patrick Ryan Shane Ryan at any point in the broadcast. Shane Ryan is the St. Anthony's goalie who seems to be getting ready to go this period. He's number 30 for JV Blue. On the other side, I believe that's going to be Colin Caputo who's getting ready to go out. Again, Luke Tannenbaum's warming up too, so we'll see. Caputo headed out to his crease. Turns out he headed to the wrong one, so he's going to go all the way across the ice. A little bit of a stick tap there for number 30 in blue, Shane Ryan. It's a power play. Cyrell in the dot for JV Blue. Face off at center. It's won by JV Blue. Comes out to the point for Benny Rodriguez, who just shoots it off the boards. And White recovers it. An interesting decision there as Morrissey picks it up and heads in. Fires the slap shot. That's right in the breadbasket. And Colin Caputo of KPC gets his first save of the day. Face off one again by Cyrell. Comes to the point for Benny Rodriguez. He winds up, gets a shot. That's tipped. Wasn't gloved though. Puck is loose. Thrown towards the slot. That's broken up and White heads the other way. Pass goes through to, I believe that's Walsh. Cuts around the net. Cuts around Rodriguez and gets poked off a stick. Strzelecki heads the other way. Gets caught in his skates. Cyrell picks it up. They're still on sides. Cyrell cuts in. Shot. Goes wide of the net. Rebound bounces off the back of his pad. Comes out to the point. Kept in by Paduano, who chips it back in. Morrissey couldn't get it, but Cyrell does. But then it's picked up by Walsh after Paduano can't get it. JV White gains the red and dumps it in. Now it's picked up. Enter the zone. Thrown towards the front of the net. Puck is bouncing. They couldn't connect there. That was a great move by Strzelecki. Just couldn't find the open man. JV White heads the other way. They have a breakaway. It's a 2-on-0. Shot save. The JV Blue and another save. For Shane Ryan. Tim Brown in the dot, wins it back for JV White, but it comes to Stauffer. Stauffer cuts to the outside, fires a shot off the blocker. Puck ends up in the corner. JV Blue goes to recover. They can't yet. Now they have it. They throw it towards Stauffer. It's broken up. They gain the zone. Make the pass. Then the pass across the crease couldn't connect, and it's going to be picked up by JV Blue. They get it. Oh, not out of the zone yet as they chip it up. Puck comes to Stauffer. He gains the zone. Throws it towards the center. But that pass goes just past his man. JV White heads up ice now. And that pass was intended for Rocco Azara. Gapinoff has it now. Fades 2 guys and heads up ice. Across the red and the blue. Cuts the outside, looks for the shot, finds it. That's right in the breadbasket. Right in the chest, pulled the puck out from under his jersey there. That's an interesting place to put it. Don't usually see the puck go up under someone's shirt, but in this case, as the faceoff's won forward by JV Blue and then recovered by Malone. That pass is broken up. Puck takes a couple bounces, but it's kept in. Talarico on it, makes the pass towards the slot, but May can't recover it. May chips it back down. It's knocked off the puck by Malone. Talarico can't recover it. Lucevaro now back checks against Ferrara, but didn't really have a chance of keeping up there. Ferrara cut forces the outside by Caruso. Resets, looks for the wraparound, doesn't have it, so he moves it to the point. Malone, he'll step into it, fires a pass. Expected the shot there. Bit of give and go. Then a shot from Landgren goes off the iron. And then JV Blue gets it out, but Landgren has it still. Landgren evades 1, 2, 3 JV Blue players and then gains the zone. Caruso breaks that one up. Got around it, but then the poke check forced that shot into the air as Lucevaro gets it, but his pass is intercepted by Scally. Then Caruso gets it. He heads in one-on-one. Can't control the puck, though. Forced to the outside, forced to look for his man, trying to find one. But he can't. Caruso moves the puck up the ice a lot, but he actually plays defense with Spazzato. As that puck goes past Spazzato, Ferrara has it, 1-on-0. Takes a shot, scores! If you watch the Suffolk County High School hockey game in this division, you've seen that before from Ferraro. He has 35 goals on the year. Won't be adding any to his tally in this event. But it's worth mentioning that through 12 games, he's averaging almost a hat trick. And he's on pace for that tonight. It's 4-0 JV White. Face-off goes in favor of JV White. They move it up. It's intercepted by Cyrell, who gains his zone. Cuts the outside, tries to cut back in, has it knocked off his stick. Picked up by Walsh, who goes the other way. He's under pressure. Rodriguez with the poke check to force Walsh to regroup, but Walsh regains the puck. And this time Rodriguez's poke check gets him. Cyrell cuts the outside, but loses the puck to the back checking of Walsh. Walsh gets the puck on the give and go. Heads up ice. Gets a backhand shot on net, and that's covered. Those KPC players really play a very strong 200-foot game with their speed, and they've really taken this into the All-Star game for sure. Face off now. One back by JV Blue. Puck comes. Cyrell, who moves it forward to Strzelecki, who gains his zone. Tried to make a pass to Wyzorak, couldn't find him. Forced to reset, then finds the open man. And then give and go, shot, scores! He whiffed on the shot, but it went in the net. That's number 20 for JV Blue. Aiden Strzelecki putting him on the board. It's 4-1. It was a bit of a... Colin Caputo wants that back. He really can't blame himself. Didn't get everything on the shot as he slid across the net. So it kind of went off the, I want to say the back part of his stick. Didn't get much follow through, so it slides all the way across and into the right corner of the net. You don't normally want to miss hit the puck, but you'll take it there. JV White's missing one guy. Rizza, the lead official, or at least the guy doing the face-off, gestures for one more. Face-off at center. Morrissey couldn't win it, so the puck trickles on out. Thrown up by Jackson Allen. Thrown up the boards, that is. JV White has the zone. Couple moves there, and then JV Blue forces the turnover. Puck comes, bouncing out, JV Blue. Then the puck is lost by McGuire. Then it's sent all the way down. That's going to be icing, I believe. Tierney Recanello chased Gapinoff, could win that race, but he's really shown off his speed today. One of a couple call-ups. Him and Tallarico. The face-off is not call-ups, but replacement players, rather. Face-off won by Morrissey. McGuire chips it into the corner, then thrown up the boards. Morrissey has it, or almost had it, rather. But JV White gets the clear. Landgren heads up ice with speed, gains the zone, tries to get the outside of Gapinoff. Gapinoff gets a well-timed poke check, pokes it again, but this time it goes in front of his own net. Morrissey picks it up, heads the other way. Heading in 1-on-2, makes his move to the outside, cuts in, gets his stick lifted from behind. He still has the puck. Shot on net comes from, it's number 10, that's Rocco Azara, but he couldn't get much on it as Morrissey's in another race for it. Pilio was on that for JV White. Puck thrown in front of the net. Stick is tied up. Morrissey couldn't get it. Puck is covered outside of the crease, well outside the crease. Bit of a crowd wanted a hook there, didn't get it, but Morrissey almost made it 4-2. Morrissey, another leading scorer in this division. But it's worth mentioning Ferrara, Walsh, Odlinski, Landgren. They're all in the top 6 players in scoring this year. They're all on one team. Puck comes to Caruso, who chips it in. Both coaches have tried to keep teammates together this game. Caruso actually playing with Sposato, who does not play as much with him in Northport Huntington. As the shot comes and stopped. Both Northport Huntington players. They're normally sliding Caruso up to forward, though. Both D partners on their PAL team, if I'm not mistaken. Ferrara wins the faceoff back. Puck comes to Malone, who gets a shot off, but that goes wide of the net. Landgren chases and recovers. Puck comes free to Caruso. And then puck is moved up. Lucevaro gains the zone, cuts to the outside, looks for the shot, can't find it, but puts it off the pad, and then that's covered. Lucevaro tried to win it forward, couldn't. Puck comes to Malone. He loses it. Stauffer can't get it. Thrown up the ice. Now to the zone comes Sposato. Sposato moves it to Caruso, who evades Logan Ferrara. Ferrara and Caruso might be the fastest players on the ice today, and that's no disrespect to anyone else, just fantastic skaters. Stauffer's chip pass intended for Caruso was just bounced free at center. Stauffer tried to force a turnover there, couldn't. And then Campo gains the zone, cuts to the side, his shot is blocked. Caruso has it. Looks for the lead man, can't find him. Gains the zone, cuts in, fires a shot that's blocked. but he gets the puck back behind the net where he tried to. Puck got stuck. Him and Hudlinski both went for it, and then the whistle was blown. Cyrell line out for JV Blue. Matched up against the Walsh line. Won by Walsh. Cyrell picks it up, fires a shot. That goes over the net. Might have deflected there before coming out for Paduano. Who chips into the corner, thrown back up the boards. He couldn't keep it in. Puck trickles free, picked up by Walsh. He has a 2-on-1. Ben Rodriguez forces him to the outside. Walsh gets in, though, and scores. Bit of a toe drag there on his backhand. And it's 5-1 in favor of JV White. Face off at center. Won by JV Blue. Puck comes to Benny Rodriguez, who just pokes it forward. Stepped up. The puck goes down the ice to Walsh. Cuts in, gets another goal. Started to say shot, ended up saying goal. It's 6-1 JV White. Frank Agavino not looking to lose his undefeated record on the season, no matter who he's coaching. A lot of missing players for this JV Blue team. Kind of got assembled on the fly after absences from St. Anthony's black and gold. Morrissey gets tripped up, and White moves it down the ice. Kept in by Gapinoff, at least for now. Then it leaves the zone. Kaplinski shoots it down. And it's knocked down. JV Blue can't get the puck going the other way. But now Morrissey gets it, gets across the line, looks for the shot, fires it. That goes way wide. Just trying to get a shot off there. As soon as Morrissey touches the puck, 3 White players are on him. Morrissey lifts the stick. Hudlinski, but Hudlinski gets it forward anyway. 2-on-1. That's put on his backhand on that pass from Snyder. Puck comes to the point for King. King can't get the shot off. He gets it back. Makes the pass, gets tied up. White recovers the puck, tries to move it up the boards. Tries to move it back down, rather. And then Blue gets the clear. They gain the zone. Zorak tossed it towards the net. Couldn't get it on that, though. As the puck comes around into the corner, thrown up the boards. Gapinov gets it in. That's offsides. He knew it the moment it happened. Under pressure from Rocco Zarov. Not Rocco Zarov, my apologies. Under pressure from Luke Walter. You know, if you're going to switch out all the players' jerseys and make me memorize the new numbers, the least you can do is not give anybody the same jersey number. But apparently not. Face-off won by JV Blue. Sposato threw it up the boards, but Landgren got it. And now Landgren in the corner. He's racing with Sposato. He wins it. Caruso takes over the pursuit behind the net. Landgren cuts the outside, makes a turn, but he turns right into Caruso's stick. Caruso gets the puck, has the stick lifted by Landgren. Landgren makes the pass, shot, scores! That's Ferrara, and I believe that's the hat trick at 7-1 JV White. Like I said earlier in the broadcast, he's averaging pretty much a hat trick on the season. It's 35 goals in 12 games. And we're back as shot by Landgren towards the net goes wide. Lucevera on the puck. Couldn't get it. Then Campo picks it up behind the net. Apologies for that brief absence. A member of the Lucevera family came over just to correct the pronunciation, which is always appreciated. Don't want to get anyone's name wrong, at least not intentionally. As Ferrara first forces the turnover. Heads up ice. Cuts to the center, that's poked off a stick. Thrown up the boards, Lucevera's on it. White shoots down, hits an official, Ferrara gets it, carries it over the line. Look to find Landgren, he does. Landgren shot, and then it bounces off Campo's skates on the rebound. Shot, save, and then covered. That was a shot from Harold Stauffer coming in along the line. Very well placed, just a good save. So the Lucevera line goes off. New line goes on. Face-off won by White. Bit of a miscue there by both teams. He got confused a second. As the puck is shot out, Benny Rodriguez shoots it right back in, and it hits the stick of, I believe that's Cyrell. Benny Rodriguez with a bit of a trigger. He's a bit of trigger happy with the puck, we'll put it. As soon as it touches his stick, gets shot right back down. Face-off won by Cyrell. That's taken off a stick by Walsh. Ends up along the wall. It's picked up. They enter the zone. Shot over the net from Strzelecki. Then thrown up and out. Butuano will chase. They head all the way back down. Cyrell on the dot versus Walsh. Cyrell gets the better from that time. Cuts towards the center, shot, save. Bit of another bit of a, I don't want to say that he flubbed it, but maybe it's something with the ice in that on that side, because we've seen that a couple times from both teams, to be honest. Face off. Won by Cyrell into the corner. He's under pressure from Malone. Circles. Tried to flip the puck over the defender. He couldn't. That was broken up by Scaley. And now, J.V. White heads the other way. Great back check to break up that play. Puck comes back. Paduano shoots it down. Paduano, one of two players from Longwood. Or three, rather, including Benny Rodriguez and Kyle May. As J.V. Blue gains the zone. Puck's still in. They're still on sides. And then that play's broken up. Comes to Malone. Malone throws it all the way down. That puck trickles all the way through to Walsh. Walsh has the breakaway. Paduano tried to lift the stick. Walsh gets... Oh. Walsh makes just the perfect move there. It's 8-1. Well, it was 8-5 last game. So far, for the second period, just under a minute left to play, it's 8-1 in favor of J.V. White. They clear the zone, puck comes back to Gapinoff. Looks for the lead pass, puts it in Morrissey's skates. So Morrissey resets, cuts around Gapinoff, but then he had the puck tipped off his stick. Then it's thrown towards him again. That puck goes loose. Or bounces loose, rather. It's picked up. Heads the other way. Zorak tried to force turnover, couldn't. Morrissey has it. Under pressure from two, maybe almost three players as Morrissey cuts towards the center. Makes the backhand saucer pass, but that goes over the stick. Dolson's on it. but it's recovered. JV Blue enters the zone. Esposito dumps it in. Esposito throws it towards the center. Nobody's home. It's going to be picked up and carried out by Walter. And that'll do it for the second period. It's 8-1 in favor of JV White. One period of action remaining. Yeah, and you know, just a tough break as we get ready for the third period. Luke Tannenbaum with Pat Med. He's got next, and he's going in for JV Blue. On the other side, he's last, but he's not least. It's Bob Hugh, or Hoon rather. My apologies. Huhne. Mispronounce that for a second, but hopefully I've got that one right. JV Blue and JV White take the ice. And it's the start of the third period here at the rinks. Last period of Sunday night hockey, or Monday night hockey, my apologies. It's a bit of an off night for both JV Blue and myself. As the face-off at center. That's won by JV Blue. Comes to Strzelecki, who moves across the ice with speed, gains the zone, cuts to the outside, makes his move, but can't cut back in. Puck is thrown back up the boards by White. That was Pelio, but it's kept in by Caruso. Caruso keeps it along the line, makes the pass to Strzelecki, who's under pressure. Makes a couple moves, cuts towards the back of the net. Tried to make the drop pass there to Cyrell. Cyrell does the Michigan. Oh! So close. No one had done the Michigan all year in this division as far as I can tell. Cyrell almost had it, but it rolled off, I believe, the goalie's shoulder. As that shot from Strzelecki is blocked. Puck comes free. Picked up by JV White. Snyder enters the zone. That's turned over. Cyrell forcing it that time. But he's under pressure from Ferrara and Landgren. Ferrara tried to replicate the success on the other side, attempting the Michigan. Didn't work. Puck goes bouncing into the slot. Spazzato sends it right back out. But Ferrara forces a turnover, cuts in. It's a 3-on-0. Makes the pass shots. Oh! Really thought that one was going in for Landgren. But Luke Tannenbaum shut the door. JV Blue gains the zone. They gain the puck, throw it across, shot, scores! Second goal of the game. I believe that's going to be awarded to number 20, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, no. That's going to be, I believe that's Cyrell who got the goal. It's number 18. Rocco Azara takes the face-off for JV Blue against Walsh. Azara has a brother on the freshman team who also made the All-Star game. As he wins it. It goes under Stauffer's stick. Goes right to Campo. Campo enters the corner, makes the pass. That puck goes bouncing. Azara kind of did a drive-by there as the puck bounced over his stick. He thought he had it. JV White throws it across into the slot. High slot shot. That's turned aside by Tannenbaum. Puck comes free to Paduano. Paduano loses it. Walsh gets it. Carries it into the corner. Then circles the net. Looks for the pass. Tried to find Dolson. He couldn't. Then that's broken up. They clear the zone. They don't get possession, though. And then McGuire ties the puck up. Azara gets it. It's taken off his stick by Walsh. Then Walsh carries it up the boards and out of the zone. Throws the puck up. Picked up by Dolson. Dolson cuts the center, gets a shot off, save. Rebound collected by Campo. He couldn't get a shot off. Puck comes to the point, then it comes back to Dolson. Dolson cuts in, gets a shot off. That's turned aside by Luke Tannenbaum. Chipped up and all the way down by Nick McGuire, who just sent it. quite honest. But the puck comes all the way down. Both teams get a change. And they suppose it ain't over till it's over. Esposito congratulating Tannenbaum on a couple clutch saves. Real strong goaltender for that Pat Med team. As the face-off is one back to King. King's shot goes into the corner. Gapinoff picks it up. He's under pressure, though. He's going to have to move it quickly. Wyzorak gets it, then Gapinoff, but it goes off his stick. Enters the zone. But then it comes back to Gapinoff. Gapinoff gets it across the line, fires a shot. That's blocked. Gloved rebound shot, save. Oh, it was never really gloved. It bounced off the glove, actually, before going into the net. Kyle May came in a little late looking for the rebound. Couldn't get it. Still 8-2. Face-off. Won by J.V. White. They leave the zone. Then Gapinoff forces a turnover. Under pressure, he rings it around the boards. Then it comes all the way out. But it's recovered by J.V. White. Hudlinski circles around his zone. It bounces off the back of it, too. And heads up ice, makes the lead pass. But then they're forced out of the zone. Recanello couldn't quite get that one in. Real speedy player. Who resets, fades pressure, moves the puck up the ice. Gapinoff steps up, forces the turnover. He's going to carry that one into the zone. Couldn't get the shot off, though. It's been a bit of a theme here tonight. J.V. White recovers. They have numbers if they hurry, but Gapinoff races back. The puck goes bouncing into the slot. J.V. White recovers, fires a shot. That's a blocker save. Rather, a stick save by Luke Tannenbaum. Goes into netting out of play. A lot of great players to highlight in this game. More due to circumstance than actual talent. This has been a little bit of a lopsided affair. Probably the 1 out of 10 times this would happen if you played the game 10 times. As the turnover is forced by Cyrell. He heads up, gets it to Morrissey. Morrissey cuts to the outside of Pelio. Tries to get cut back and he can't, so he's forced to circle. Now he walks the line. Makes the lead pass to Caruso, but Caruso couldn't quite corral that on his backhand, so he drops it back to Morrissey. Morrissey fires a shot. That's right in the chest. Got a quick rebound there. That was Michael Lucevera. Remains 8-2. Face off, won by White, carried out. Caruso recovers. Look to find a pass from Sposato, but Sposato has to settle for set in the pick as Caruso enters the zone. Cuts outside, that's poked off his stick. Morrissey races to get it. Evades a hit from Pelio, but loses the puck in the process. J.V. White heads the other way. Puck bounces out. Walter gains the zone. Cuts to the outside, fires a shot. That's wide of Tannenbaum's net by a mile. Savara chips it forward. Cyrell has it, makes his move. Man is still with him, makes a second move, fires a shot. That goes way wide of the net. Sposato pinches to keep it in, fires it towards the net. That's deflected, but it goes wide anyway. Cyrell has it again. Carries it on his backhand now. Cuts outside. Does a circle around the zone, but he's no closer to finding an open man until he finds JT Caruso. Makes a saucer pass to Sposato, who chips it back to Cyrell. Cyrell has it knocked off his stick by a lurking Landgren, who tried to go to his backhand there. Not really sure what that was, but Walter picks it up, looks for the pass, puts it on Malone's backhand, so Malone's forced to cover it, steps into it, carries it into the corner, and then behind the net. Tried to make a drop pass, he couldn't. So as Malone gets back, the puck comes to Morrissey. He cuts to the outside. He couldn't quite control it. As the puck enters the corner, Morrissey has it. Under pressure, Malone takes it away. Throwing up the boards. Caruso corrals it. As Lucevera checks up, heads to the bench, but Morrissey and Caruso stay on. Puck comes to Morrissey. He's under pressure. Makes a move to avoid the first man. Circles the net, looks for the pass, finds it. Couldn't get the shot off. Paduano pinches to keep it in. Puck ends up in the corner. That's picked up by Scali. Gets it up to Ferrara. Ferrara has it knocked off a stick by Strzelecki. Moves the puck. Backhand on Morrissey's foot, but he couldn't corral it. Comes to Walsh. Walsh gathers it, moves it up to Ferrara. The two Kings Park teammates come in 2-on-3 rather. But Walsh's shot goes wide. Walsh nearly has it knocked off a stick, but he recovered it. Cuts towards the center. Looks for the pass. Then a shot out of the zone. Strzelecki tried to get it. And Malone gave it right to him off that board pass. Got to be careful when you throw the puck at the boards. Got to make sure your man is there. As the puck comes back to Scali, he heads up ice with speed. Broken up. Stauffer breaks that one up for Ferrara. Puck comes back up to Campo. Campo makes the lead pass to Walsh. Has that cleanly taken off a stick. Then the shot comes from Hudlinski. That's turned aside by Tannenbaum. High shot, rebound still loose. As Ferrara makes the pass to Campo. Tannenbaum resets. Puck comes behind the net. Cross ice pass. Tannenbaum's there. Tannenbaum makes the save. Beat the pass on that one. McGuire in the corner. Puck comes free to J.V. White. Stauffer trying to force a turnover there. Couldn't get... Oh, he almost had it on Ferrara, but Ferrara's really quick. He can recover. Makes the drop pass. Comes back to Ferrara. Ferrara's shot easily gobbled up by Tannenbaum. 8-2 in the period. 6:34 left to play. J.V. Blue down 6 goals. To be fair to J.V. Blue, they were supposed to have James Aspromonte and several other St. Anthony players. Aspromonte in particular a leading scorer, and a couple others. As the puck is thrown up the boards but intercepted. Turned over at the blue line by Dolson. He gets it back though. Finds Hudlinski. That shot's turned aside by the stick of Tannenbaum. Not the biggest goalie, but he seems to be covering the entirety of the net right now, is why Zorak dumps that in. Then it's thrown back by Azara. Chip back behind the net, but it's bouncing, so Azara can't gather that. He's going to be forced to reset. He has it now, though. Throws it around. Esposito gets it. Esposito keeps it in. Then it's thrown. Oh, or rather, they tried to throw it across the crease. Gapinoff gets it, steps into a slap shot. That goes wide. Then a cross ice pass. That's going to trickle all the way out to the blue line. Gapinoff has it. Looks for the shot. Doesn't have it. Loses the puck. Dolson gets it. Rather, he's about to get it. Settles it. Finds the pass. But it's on his man's backhand. That's picked up. J.V. Blue heads the other way. Lead pass made to Azara. Azara heads in. 1-on-0 shot. Scores! Off the iron and in. Beat the Tendy cleanly. And it's 8-3 with 5:22 remaining and 5 goals to go for J.V. Blue. Great lead pass, great shot, great goal. As J.V. Blue turns on the Jets, but it might be too late. Vaughn Curry, James Cavanaugh, Ryan Colapinto, all missing for J.V. Blue today. As the faceoff is won by J.V. White. Turnover forced by Tallarico. He chips it forward. He goes to chase. J.V. White gets it, throws it up the boards. Lucevara gets it, moves it back to Sposato. Sposato moves it. And then the puck comes to Caruso, who cuts up across the ice. Turnover forced. Snyder heads the other way. Finds the shot. That goes wide of Tannenbaum's net. Bounces all the way out. Kept in for now by Cerulli. Comes back behind the net for Snyder. Makes the pass to the point for Allen. Allen's shot is blocked. And another shot is blocked. And then another shot comes on net, but Tannenbaum turns it aside. Snyder has it now. Knocked off the puck by Sposato. Caruso tries to get it. Has the puck now. Chips it out of the zone. Comes to Morrissey. Morrissey heads up ice with speed. Gets the 2-on-1. But he takes himself shot. Oh, couldn't get it quite off his stick. Feels like he got tied up with Taylorico at the end of that one, honestly. Kind of a strange play as he kind of cut to the center as Taylorico did too. He had the goalie beat. Very, very odd play there at the very end. But it's hard to switch lanes and adjust when you're playing with guys you don't really, you don't play with normally. As Caruso heads up ice, cuts across, enters the zone. He's under pressure from Landgren. Landgren takes it off the stick, but Caruso gets it back. Comes to Lucevaro, who really didn't seem to understand Caruso was going to get it. Morrissey shot, scores! Wow! What a one-timer! What a shot! What a goal! By a guy who looked like he was at the end of his shift and just throwing it in desperation, but in reality, it was just a rocket. Wow. That's the Justin Morrissey we all like to watch. Face off at center ice. Ferrara can't get it. But Walsh does. Walsh cuts towards the inside, then back out. Takes a shot on Tannenbaum. That's in. Wasn't a slap shot, but it was the exact same type of shot. Really no chance there. It was just perfectly placed. The chances of a stick save there are 1 in 100. So Luke Tannenbaum, who was pitching a shutout out until he was pitching it. Apologies, got my tongue tied a little bit there. Luke Tannenbaum had been pitching a shutout up until that moment. It's 9-4. First goal for JV White this period. Face off one forward by Ferrara. He cuts the outside, cuts back in, fires a shot. That's blocked. Flex way into the netting. Wow. Ferrara seems to have taken offense to only being up by 4. That's the Walsh. Wow. 3 KPC players in the top 6 or so in terms of points. As Walsh can't, or rather Ferrara can't quite get that. Puck exits the zone. It's picked up by Strzelecki. He heads outside, cuts in, makes his move, has his stick lifted from behind, gets it back, drops it off to Cyrell, who makes a shot. Save. Bob Hoon with a good save. Definitely faced more shots than his predecessors in the crease tonight. Has played well, just has faced some absolute insane shots. Mazzara wins it back for JV Blue, but no one's there to collect. D&D pass goes bouncing. Turnover is forced. They walk in, shot, save, Tannenbaum! What a save! Luke Tannenbaum shuts the door once again. That shot from, and what do you know? Recanello just, whenever he's on the ice, he's hard to miss as the puck comes to Malone. Malone shoots it down into the corner, comes to Gapinoff, who shoots it up the boards, comes to Azara, who chips it forward. Goes too far ahead of Stauffer. Scaly makes a move to leave him in the dust. Puck comes forward, comes to Recanello. He can't corral it, though. Picked up by JV Blue. They can't chip it out of the zone, though. Campo on it. Then the puck comes out. JV White resets. Cross-ice pass coming. Then Esposito has it. Esposito, one of 2 players who was supposed to be on JV White, had to switch jerseys because of the absences. Gapinoff gets it, cuts in, makes his move, walks in on the forehand shot, save. He skated himself right up next to the goalie. And by that point, you don't really leave yourself enough room. Would have been, well, hindsight's 2020. Would have been better off going to the backhand or making the pass. A great move, though. A great shot. Just the closer you get to that net, the worse angle you have. Which sounds strange when you say it, but it's actually true. As Sposato gets a shot, that's right in the chest of Bob Hoon. Goalie Bob with a couple clutch saves down the stretch as that faceoff's won by Morrissey. Collects the puck, tried to get the shot off, he couldn't. Sposato keeps it in, gets to Morrissey. Morrissey shot, oh! It's a save, but the quick release there, it's just absolutely fantastic to watch. I mean, he just gets the shot off so quickly. And you weren't necessarily seeing that from him earlier in the game. As that puck is, or that pass rather, is broken up. Hudlinski enters the zone, makes the pass. Then a shot is gloved by Luke Tannenbaum, sliding across his crease to deny number 12, Tim Brown, for Melbourne. Well, face-off won by J.V. White. Puck comes in front of that. Luke Tannenbaum with the save, pokes it out. Tim Brown gets a shot. It's in. Kicked it out when he really didn't have a chance to cover it. No man was able to pick it up. Luke Tannenbaum gives up his second of the period. Shakes the snow off and gets back up. It's a 10-4 game. That appears to be the final. Lucevaro and Talarico have some words for each other. Both SCHSHL players, but definitely an interesting exchange as the face-offs won. Picked up by Walsh. Moves up to Ferrara, who's not letting up in the end of this game as he makes a shot. Landry makes a save. That's covered by, not quite covered. He was about to get it. Friendly whistle there for Luke Tannenbaum, but just a great cross-ice pass. Landry couldn't get it in. It's the face-off now. Won by Ferrara. He gets to Allen, who moves it across to Pelio. Pelio's pass is broken up, but it's settled by Walsh. Then it ends up on Ferrara's stick after a turnover was nearly forced. Ferrara gets it back. Makes a move to evade his man, but loses the puck in the process. Puck goes up the ice. Under 30 seconds to go as Cyrell cuts the outside. Cuts back in. Shot scores. It'll be 10-5 now as he adds a goal to his tally. They came into this period 8-1. And if not for some last-minute changes, this would have been a much closer game the whole way. It's been great to watch this third period, though. It's a shame we didn't get to see a more balanced game down the stretch, but life happens. Who would have known? Who would have thought that 4 or 5 kids wouldn't be able to make it the day after Christmas? That doesn't check out. Who really has plans now? Of course, as the turnover is forced by J.V. White. Blue gets it back, shoots it all the way down. Icing waved off immediately. Puck picked up by Blue. Make a couple moves. Doesn't quite fire to the net as Pelio takes off stick. That'll be the end of it. J.V. White will take the win, 10-5. Brandon Landgren, Max Campbell, Patrick Malone, and their coach Frank Agavino keep their undefeated record in All-Star game well. Just an absolutely fantastic end to this game, at least in terms of getting it a little bit closer. It's just definitely a bit frustrating to have guys missing. Not necessarily unexpected this time of year, but made the best of the bad situation as the game came to a close. And the final score will be 10-5. Handshake line currently in full swing. And that's all for Monday Night Hockey here at the rinks. More Suffolk County High School hockey action coming this week and throughout the new year. I believe it's this week. I'm not entirely sure, but definitely in the new year. We'll be right back then. So thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your holidays. And have a great new year. This is Jack Siskin for LISN. Signing off, final score 10-5 in favor of the JV All-Star White team.